big numbers that I think Cary Byerly is going to share with us um, on this edition of Regatta Radio. So let's do it. Say good morning to my very good friend, Cary Byerly, the chair of the 46th St. Martin Heineken Regatta. Good morning.
Good morning, and how are you today?
I'm doing just
Just
wonderful.
dandy?
Yeah, we're getting there slowly but sure. Okay, I'm just gonna write. I'm just
You
gonna
want to know the number? Okay, the entries at the moment are 83.
83.
83.
Okay,
And we know that we should get between 4 and 6 more DMs.
so 83 and 6 is 89.
89. And then we know that we should get about 10 more bare boats.
So that's 99.
That's 99.
Yeah,
And that's my goal, to be
90.
past 96.
Okay,
So hopefully I've got my goal. So I need
99.
97 boats to make my goal, and then anything more is and the reason 96 is because we were 96 keel
Right.
boats
Right.
last year. So if we're one more,
Yeah.
then
But when you add the kids and everybody else that was
that's
raised,
another 12.
right? So what do you
And
think?
actually, in that number, so the next generation goes into that of 12 sailors. And so their sailors are out there, they're racing for 2 days, and they're
Right.
fighting hard to
Sure.
win. But everybody looks at the keel boats, how many keel boats you have. So that's my goal. I know that if we can get 97, then we have grown by at least one. And every year, even if it's one, it's better than going the other way.
Agreed. Agreed.
So I try and stay realistic.
So we're at what number now?
We're
80?
at 83 right now.
Great.
And if we do that, then we actually, what's not included in the numbers are the numbers of the sailability, and I think that's 6.
Okay.
So we could actually and even include that in it, which we didn't do last year,
Good.
because we don't put them through the yacht scoring program.
Got it.
But so we have another 6 from the sailability,
Brilliant.
which is one of my.
Yeah, it's a
I
great.
just
it's a
I
great-
love it.
Talk
I
about
love
that.
seeing their smiles.
Talk about that a little bit. What is the saleability for those that don't?
Sailability are people with its way of putting them in. Our boat doesn't do for the people that have no movement with their arms or their legs, because a lot of that is done. They have like a little blow thing
Right.
that they do with
Right.
that. But when you see them all with people that really can't move, it's amazing what they do, and the bravery.
Yeah,
Oh my Lord!
big time.
Because they're in a boat and they have no control. They have control over the boat, but you imagine being strapped into a boat on the water,
Yeah,
and your ability to do things is very minimal.
yeah, for sure.
I think it's, but anyway, they love it. It gives them independence. It gives them an ability to do something that they could never do at home. And then what we do with the 6, with a guardian,
Mhm.
we put them on one of the spectator boats for one of the days,
Oh, nice.
and they get to go out and watch. And then they've all got their medals from the
Brilliant.
day before, and they go
Brilliant.
out and just they love it. They love it. They
Brilliant.
love it.
Brilliant.
And why wouldn't they? And
That's-
I'm so glad we were able to offer it. And maybe one day we can grow to having 2 boats, so that we could actually have 2 sailing against each other. Because we only have one boat, what we do is we have a start line, a weather mark,
Mhm.
and you go up, round the weather mark, and back. They're very quick races.
Mhm.
And you time that. So every one of the 6 goes, and you time who does it the quickest.
Okay.
And
That's
then
fair.
that becomes the person that has the best time. We don't do winners or losers, or we just say who has the best time.
Love it.
And
Love it.
so yeah, and
And
it's
so we're at 82 votes so far now, right?
83.
83.
No, 85. Sorry,
85. 85. 85.
85.
Okay.
Don't take them away.
Oh boy, and we're looking forward to kicking this off. Before you know it, we'll be here. You and I just sat down and we pulled up the Regatta Radio week schedule from last year from a broadcast perspective. We just went through it and said, okay, here's what we did last year. What are we going to do this year? And we kind of walked through the whole thing, and basically a rinse and repeat. Change the date,
Yeah.
and we'll get the ball rolling. So I'm very excited about this.
Yeah.
be out aboard Boomerang boat charters.
I know. It'd be nice.
You could be part of the live studio audience aboard. Be part of Regatta Radio. You can. There's limited space available. You can contact our friends at Boomerang Boat Charters. They'll hook you up. I know I've gotten lots of people asking about it already. Well, are you going to do it again? Are you going to do it again? It was like being at a floating cocktail party and being the live studio audience with a major regatta happening over your shoulder. It was just incredible to watch and see. And I think everybody learned a little bit about sailing in the process too.
Hopefully.
Yeah. If we did our job right.
Yeah.
If we did our job right.
One of the things I do want to bring up is on Sunday we had the lagoon cleanup,
How did that
which
go?
was an awesome success.
Brilliant.
They got old dinghies in bushes. People came with their own kayaks to come and help.
Love it.
I think it was 400 and something.
That's a lot.
Pounds, kilos, maybe, I don't know.
That's a lot of stuff.
It was a lot of stuff anyway, and they had lots of people because it was a rainy morning. Some of the people that had signed up didn't turn up, but still the amount that they had and what they did, and we really have to thank all the sponsors for that because we can't do it just ourselves. So obviously Tri Sports with all the kayaks and Epic and Z Best, Nature Foundation and IGY. I think I don't have the final list in front of me, unfortunately. So if I've missed somebody, I'm really sorry. But thank you for being involved because it can't happen without everybody's help. And the great thing is, it was shocking how much garbage they cleaned up out of the lagoon, and so it is all for the good of us and our tourism product.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
And
Lars did a fantastic job. We
have to get Lars in. Lars, good job, brother.
Yeah.
We'll have to get him back in the studio. He does really well on the radio too. We'll have to get him in the studio. Lars, you have to come back next week. Next week we'll drag him in.
Yeah.
We'll drag him in. Wherever he's doing, we just made an appointment. So but Lars, put this on your calendar for next week on Thursday. So good stuff. Good stuff. I'm very excited, and it'll be here before you know it. It'll be here before you know it. And of course, on Sunday night, the headliner this year, Inner Circle, the bad boys of reggae. Looking forward to that. We'll have a grand time as we always do. I have to tell you that one of my favorite parts of the whole week is after we all get back off the water and we all come back to the village and the broadcast is done for the day and we start to do the prize giving. You get to meet the folks one-on-one that come up on stage, and it really is quite a special experience and a special opportunity to get to know all of the competitors.
Yeah,
and you can see
how much they're enjoying. I mean, they're just
it's personal.
The majority of people are overjoyed with everything.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, you're going to get the complainers, and we do every year. We have a small handful that you're not doing this right. You didn't do that.
Well, that's the way it is.
And so you've got to be able to accept that, listen to what they say because they may have some very valid points, and the ones that aren't very valid points, you've just got to let it wash off your back and not take it personally or think that everything you're doing now is wrong because of the few that are.
Well, listen, whenever you put a group of, several hundred people together, there will always be differences of opinions, and some people will be happy, some people will be less happy, and at the end of the day,
and we are, without a doubt, there's some valid complaints because we mucked up somewhere, and there is no way that you cannot get through doing something like that without making some muck-ups. It happens just because we are human and we make human errors.
It's normal when you have an event this big. Not everything goes flawlessly all the time. No. And that's just called life.
Exactly.
And I have a prediction this year. That given how cold it has been up north this year, that people will be more ecstatic than usual to be down here and sailing because it may be a little chilly here, But
Nothing like up there.
for us, it'll be chilly. For them, it's going to be beautiful.
And to be honest, even if it's raining,
Who cares?
it's still warm rain compared to.
Exactly.
And all it's doing is rinsing the salt off you.
Exactly. That's what I said. Cleans the boat.
Cleans the boat. Cleans you. Gets all the salt off.
And we have a great. Hey, what about the bot?
The bot will be back. The Seiko bot.
We were talking about that the other day. The Seiko bot.
The Seiko bot. Yeah, and we're hoping. We're trying to get. I'm not sure exactly what the organization is called, but it's to do with whales.
Mm-hmm.
And we're hoping to get somebody come down and do a sounding so that they can actually hear the whales in the water. So we will have something, this guy is going to come and monitor all the whales that are around us. Oh, wow. And if we do that, we're going to be the first in the area, if we can pull it off.
Oh, this is kind of cool.
And it will be very cool if it happens.
I've always liked whales. I don't know why. There's something about them.
Most people do. There's only a few that seem to want to kill them.
I remember I remember grade school, like in the 4th grade, there was a whole big petition program that we had going on to save the whales.
Yeah.
Because, back in the 70s, it was not so good for the whales. But I've always liked whales. I don't know why.
Yeah, well, they're incredible animals.
Yeah, they're incredible creatures.
Yeah, one should say, really.
They're mammals.
They're
just
the
like
mammals.
Us. They're mammals just like us.
I think we're more animals, really.
You might be right.
But it's they are, and I mean the thing is, it's not just about the whales. It is about our seas, our ocean. We can't do what we're doing if we ignore everything that's going on in our oceans. The fact that it's so full of plastic, the fact of everything that we as humans are doing to our ocean is appalling. And every little step we can do to improve it is for the best. And that's one of our things at the Regatta. We are honestly trying to do as much as we did. That's why we sponsored the Marine Impact Lab that we did in Holland at the Met show. And what came out of that was incredible. All that talking to other people in the marine industry, what they're trying to do, some of the things, it's amazing. And but we still have so far to go, and we still have the marine industry likes to say that it's really good on that side, but it's also not really good. All the products that are made and what have you, what we do, take those mega yachts out there, and all the boats that are let. But one of the big things that they're looking at now is, what do you do with a boat once it's got through its life? And just cutting it up and putting on the dump is not an answer. So they're looking at that, and can you reuse boats? And there's boats now being built with reused material and recycled material. And so all of that will help. And that's what we look for.
All good stuff. All good stuff. Cary, always look forward to seeing you on Thursday morning as we do another edition of Regatta Radio.
But isn't today Wednesday?
It is Wednesday. I don't know why I said Thursday. Wishful thinking. It is Wednesday.
I'm like, wait a minute. I'm Thursday morning. I'm supposed to be somewhere else.
No, it's Wednesday morning. I always like to see you in the middle of the week. Whatever day we do Regatta Radio. Didn't we use that? At one point, we did it on Thursday.
We've done Tuesdays, I think.
I know,
or maybe it was Thursdays as well.
It's all a blur.
Wednesday is a good day. It's in the middle of the week. Gets me out of the house.
Of course, before you know it, the 46th St. Martin Heineken Regatta will be here March 5th to 8th.
And we'll be over in Princess Resort, PDP, Port de Plaisance.
Always a great spot.
Looking forward to getting our little headquarters set up there.
Very good. Very good. Of course, a big thank you to PDP Princess Resort, Port de Plaisance.
They are superstars as a partner.
And they have been they have been good friends of the Regatta for quite some time now. So we're thrilled to be involved with them.
Yeah, and Heineken, wow.
Yeah,
I can't say enough about how amazing it is to have a sponsor that's been with us for over 40 years, and we are one of five. I have to keep telling people to remind them how incredible this is. We are one of five in the world to have the same sponsor for so long.
Brilliant. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah. So
46th St. Martin Heineken Regatta will be here before you know what.
I know.
Regatta Radio, made possible by our good friends at Budget Marine. You know them, I think.
I vaguely met them, yes.
Yeah, vaguely?
Yeah,
I hope more
yeah,
than
yeah.
vaguely. 10:30 on the dot. More Fresh Air in the Morning is on the way. Stick around. We'll be right back after these messages.